Give me your attention, share with me your ears, make me happy with your gaze, for poets I'm here now. Like Jesus came down on earth for all that wonder on it. Poets have no fear. For fear, poets have no fear. Do not fear what is known to be fear. For fear is like a rebel in our poetic world. For it stops our sharp voices, which don't only penetrate the flesh and bones, but the inner self and soul of every being in the world. It stops our our blazing and scorching verses from our stanzas and sonnets, for which one line would give meaning to one being with potential but lack direction, and after taking action without restriction from a section that Paul has made. Poets have no fear, for fear is like an emotion so strong but never was, isn't, nor will be stronger than the words we bind and mix together as though to be put to the hearts of those who yearn to listen. Poets have no fear. Words knitted, crafted and sewn together to form one poetic realm, for there is no limit of measure of weight, grade, weight and background to be trapped in it. As poets recite their verses like a cycle from the scripts of the Bible, Genesis to the last scriptures of Revelations, to resurrect all dead souls. Fear has saved many people, others even fearing themselves. For when it comes, it becomes a virus, like an amnesia. Like as you stop thinking and your brain shuts down as though you have no future. And as, okay, for a minute you then think that it's a nightmare, but soon you realize that your hair is pulling away from your scalp and a couple of screws is missing from your kneecaps, and you now start shaking and shaking like Nicky's booty. You see, I'm not saying fear is a bad thing. For fear, if fear never existed, or simply it claims courage existence. A great man once said, courage is not the absence of fear, but the strength to overcome it. All types of fear are impounded to us, like our first coat of our skin. There is very little means of escaping it. Even the most expensive and most dedicated doctors can never, ever prescribe you an antidote of fear. You need to face fear, and to fight fear, you need to act. To increase fear, you have to wait. Wait another minute and it becomes an infection, and action is the cure. Saying all this as I burst in my fears, feeling the goosebumps under my feet, and damn, they feel good on my day. Treated like shit and never like a good person, just because I'm part of the Yopi's crew. I fear not to tell you that you're fucking wrong, for I don't need to be perfect to be always right. I don't need to know that you have a job in order to see your paycheck. For me, I think that being good is a good thing. I would also like to say the Yopi's crew members, the big boss team, Hanan Trek, Sionko the man, Stormy Norman, Mr. Education, and now I say poets have no fear. Because of what people will say, that is what stops you from being who you are. So unmask now, because the world doesn't only need good people, but it needs people who live their lives without fear of those fucking assholes.